Hello friends, have you ever noticed something strange? Two houses, same furniture, same paint, even same budget. But one house looks absolutely premium and the other looks just normal. The difference is not the sofa, not the wall color, the difference is the ceiling. If your ceiling is designed properly, your entire house automatically looks expensive. But here is where most people go wrong. They think, let us do a false ceiling, that is the only way. Yes, false ceiling is trending, but it also comes with a heavy cost. Around 80 to 150 rupees per square feet. So for a small 10 feet by 10 feet room, you easily spend 10,000 to 15,000 rupees. And still sometimes the result is just average. Now imagine this. What if you can make your ceiling look even better than a false ceiling at almost half the cost and without all that heavy work? That is exactly what I am going to show you today. And make sure you watch till the end because I will show you one simple combination that can instantly make your room look luxurious. Let us start with the most simple and powerful option, surface lights. These are directly installed on your ceiling. No cutting, no false ceiling, nothing complicated. You get them in round shapes, square shapes, and in very premium finishes like black, gold, or white. Now here is a small trick most people don't know. If your ceiling is completely white and you install black surface lights at all four corners, suddenly your room starts looking very premium. That contrast makes a huge difference. And just like that, without spending much, your ceiling already starts looking designed. Now let us move to something more modern, something that is very trending right now. Profile lights. You must have seen those straight glowing lines on ceilings, sometimes forming squares, rectangles, or creative patterns. That is profile lighting. And the best part is you can design it however you want. Simple lines, cross patterns, borders, anything. But before you think of installing it, let me simplify how it actually works. It is not complicated at all. It is just an aluminium channel, inside that a LED strip connected to a driver and powered by a normal switch. That's it. But the real difference comes in choosing the right materials. The aluminium channel should be strong. Around 6 mm thickness is good. If it is too thin, it won't last long. The width also matters. Around 17 to 20 mm looks very clean and premium. Then comes the LED strip. Some people make a mistake here. If you choose too bright strips, your eyes will get uncomfortable, especially at night. So if you want a soft decorative look, go for medium density strips. And if you want proper brightness from it, then go for higher density. Now comes the most important part, the driver. Never compromise here. Always use a branded driver and keep its capacity slightly higher than required. This will ensure longer life and less heating. Now you might be thinking, how do I actually install this? So there are two situations. If your house is already built, then first you decide the design. Mark it on the ceiling and then small grooves are cut in the plaster. Inside those grooves, the aluminium channel is fixed. LED strip is installed and then it is covered neatly. Power can be taken from nearby points like the fan or switchboard. One thing you have to plan properly is where to hide the driver. You can keep it inside the fan canopy or above a wardrobe or behind an AC unit. Just make sure it is hidden but still accessible, because in future you may need to replace it. But if your house is still under construction, then you are in the best position, because you can plan everything in advance. Before plastering, you can tell your electrician where you want the lights. And during plaster itself, grooves can be created. This gives a very clean finish and saves a lot of effort later. Now let us talk about another very useful lighting option. Cob lights. These are small but powerful lights. They don't spread light everywhere. Instead, they focus on a particular area. So if you have a painting, a wall texture, or any decorative element, Cob lights can highlight it beautifully. They can be installed inside the ceiling or even mounted on the surface. Then comes track lights. These are very popular in modern homes. You must have seen them in showrooms or designer houses. They come on a track and each light can be adjusted in different directions. So you can highlight different areas like your TV unit, wall decor, or any feature element. They don't just provide light, they add character to your room. Now let us add some styling. Hanging lights. These are perfect for areas like the side of your bed or above a dining table. They create depth and give a designer feel. Even if your room is simple, hanging lights can instantly upgrade the look. And finally, if you have a bigger space, you can go for a chandelier. This is a classic option, but when combined with modern lights, it looks amazing. A chandelier in the center with other lights around it creates a very rich and balanced look. Now here is the most important thing you need to understand. If you use only one type of light, your room will never look premium. The real magic happens when you mix different lights. For example, in a bedroom, you can have surface lights in the corners, maybe a center light, hanging lights near the bed, and table lamps on both sides. Suddenly, your room doesn't just look bright, it feels designed. In a living room, you can combine surface lights, track lights, and maybe a profile design. If space allows, add a chandelier. That combination creates a layered lighting effect. This is what luxury homes use. Now let me give you a few practical tips that will save you from common mistakes. Always use good quality wires, preferably fire resistant. Avoid joints inside the ceiling. Keep wiring clean. And most importantly, always keep extra points in your ceiling. Even if you don't use them now, they will help you in the future. Also, choose light color wisely. Warm white gives a cozy feeling, perfect for bedrooms. Cool white gives brightness, better for kitchens or work areas. And don't make your room too bright, because too much light actually makes a space look cheap. Balanced lighting always looks premium. So now you tell me honestly, would you still spend 15,000 rupees on a false ceiling? Or use these smarter options, save money, and still get a better result? Comment below and tell me which option you like the most. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.